Shall we continue? Okay. Okay, can you see the slide now? Yes? Okay. Now, adopting an approach which can be traced back to Latin, we can find that most books categorize parts of speech into 8 broad categories. Um, Nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, verbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Now, any difficulties that cry out for explanations, actually, there are a lot of problems with this distinction because, for example, when they state the definition of verbs, they say that the verb is an action. Okay, what is the action in is? Or what is the action in die? Right? We have no actions here. Again, what about for example, we say nouns are names given to people, streets, whatever. Okay, what about abstract nouns, like, for example, beauty, death, poverty, etc.? So interjections, again, are they part of the sentences constructed? They aren't, because they are just certain words which express strong emotions. So as you can see, we have problems with this categorization and with calling these categories these names. Grammatical hierarchy. Now, the highest unit is the sentence, which in turn consists of one or more clauses, and clauses in turn consist of one or more phrases, which in turn also consist one of or more words, and words are made up of the lowest unit, which are morphemes. So when we talk about parts of speech, then our concern is words as used in constructing and forming sentences. All the words in the English language can be grouped according to the work they do into classes. These classes make up what is referred to as part of speech. So here we have another distinction. We have closed classes, and this under which we have prepositions, pronouns, determiners, conjunctions, modal verbs, and primary verbs. And when we say closed set, it means that it's a set whose members, whose words are fixed or limited. So we cannot accept more, or we don't expect more to enter the language. Although this is not exactly correct and accurate, because simply in prepositions, we have today prepositions that weren't there 200 years ago. Like, for example, in accordance with or on account of. Okay? And the open classes, which include nouns, adjectives, full verbs, and adverbs. And when we say open classes, it means the class whose members, in principle, are indefinite or unlimited. So we keep expecting new words to enter language. It is these classes that allow language to increase. For example, today, we have the word fax as a verb and as a noun, and this word wasn't there 100 years ago. Computer. We have a lot of words which weren't in the past, and like Schadenfreude, بمعنى شماتة, which entered language in 1968. So we have a lot of words which are allowed into language, and they enter language through the open classes. To these may be added two lesser categories, numerals and interjections. So they are placed as different categories. And in the traditional approach to grammar, they put numerals and determiners under adjectives because they precede the noun, right? Finally, a small number of words of unique function, the negative particle not and the infinitive marker to, which do not easily fit into any of these classes. So that was all for today's introductory session to parts of speech. And for example, if we want to talk about, to take that further next time, we will arrange for that next time. And as I mentioned, we have one assignment for those interested to do it. And we have also next semester, we have two simultaneously going on courses, one on Old English, and we will be analyzing and examining Old English to the extent that you can read, you will be able to read Old English, and another course which will be titled Grammar, Meaning, and Translation. So up to this point, I would like to thank you very much for your attendance and for your careful listening. The floor now is open for you for any questions. If you have any questions, please blast away with your questions. I will be reading your questions in the chat room. And that's it. So thank you very much. Sorry for keeping you that long. I didn't expect that we would be staying until now, and hope that you are not standing with your arms akimbo. Okay? Yes, any questions? Yes, any questions? No. All right. So if you have any feedback, any suggestions, any things you would like to, or if you have any questions that come up or that will come up later, you can just contact those in charge. Thank you very much, and wish you a good night, nice dreams, butterflies, and sweet dreams. Thank you.